Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to a continuation of the last episode of Against the Storm. Let us take you now to the game already in progress. Building somewhere. We need one. We're about to actually be using the water. A blight post. Yeah, we'll just drop it here. There will have to be a blight post at some point. Speaking of things that there should be at some point, I guess we ought to make a beacon tower. Nobody ever needs to go to the beacon tower, right? So it can just be kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Where's my trapper building? Okay, it's still working on this stuff. I actually think I want to move it over to here, where we can get the good insect payout. This probably shouldn't. Here, we'll move this around to there. And then we can run a road back here and help out with some of this stuff. Okay, bunch of pickled goods for everybody. A lumber mill that we don't need. We had 10 minutes left. There's plenty of time for another trader to show up, right? Yes, the next trader will show up in time. I think we should be okay on that. I think we will probably get that done. All right, is anything here really blowing my mind? So the trapper's camp that we found in the woods is an upgraded one. We don't actually need to spend on that upgrade. Do we... Yes, we do benefit from an upgrade to the herbalist camp. And then the tea doctor can give us vitality, which is +1 global resolve every time complex food needs are fulfilled. And we are at the point now where we are starting to do that. We're pickling our goods and whatnot. And this would give us a place to practice brawling, which is a thing that we do benefit from. This would also let us brawl and would get us 1 reputation. I think this one's going to grow better. Let's take the tea doctor. And then let's grab this and move it up here. It's not amazing. It's just the one node, but we can get something out of it. And it'll be like, yeah, the road will just extend up here and then through to there. All right, how's this going? You're doing it. How's this going? You're still working on it. Okay, we have plenty of clearance water. It just hasn't been run over yet. And the fabric's getting built. And, you know, we're earning points toward mortal blood pretty quickly. Things could be worse. Also, we should probably actually have people working at this. It's less effective when nobody's doing the thing. Okay, we're picking up like packs of trade goods and stuff that we'll be able to sell to Farlof. Probably. Not all of the traders accept all of the everything. We'll see. So, the number one thing that we definitely still need is a way to build training gear, right? Do we have a tool recipe right now? Yes, that's right. We have the tool shop, but we can't make training gear, and training gear would be quite useful. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll these then. I think honestly, it's like the only thing we're still looking for. I do not like that we are not finding it. One more. Oof. Well, I'm just going to hold on to this point of reputation so we can afford to re-roll it again, I think. Hell yeah, all 3 of them are blue. That's rad. We could get the lizards to 24. We can get lizard villages completed. If everything holds. Okay, we are running the last materials. That's going to get started well before it has a chance to explode. Cool. Mirkwood did not advance as much as I thought it was going to. It needs 4 more. So this thing's actually already very valuable. The thing is, we could afford to part with an awful lot of leather. Yeah, that takes 6 minutes to come back, but it's going to add 21 to our greedy merchant value. Oh no. Something happened and we're losing lizard reputation. Damn it. Why is it trending downward? Did we stop? We ran out of something. Ugh. All right. This is peopled and well, this wasn't affecting the lizards though. They're not the ones who like the luxury. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. So the events we opened up are clear. We are very close to a forbidden glade on this side and on this side. So we can probably do that level 4 thing. Some sea marrow. 346. Let's wait a little while and see if that's still available later. Okay, here we go. Now we can path around this and over to here. Resolve was so good. What happened? Well, hunger, partially. Hunger and our hostility went up, I guess. Did it? It must have, yeah. Alright. People are growing more anxious. Okay, if this trade route is still available, it will now finish during the season that we want. So yeah, go ahead and run it. Three of 6 on Mortal Blood. Okay. So we got a blood flower. Well, this blood flower has jerky for us, at least. It is unfortunately going to consume a bunch of food, exacerbating all of our existing problems. What fun! Okay, like right after the storm ends, the guy will come for greedy merchant, and we'll knock that out. Not a ton we can do here. God, they just do not want to show us a way to make training gear. Yeah, we're suffering corruption. We do have fire problems. What is taking so long on this? Ooh, we can destroy this thing. And then use that space to build more housing. We can move the road over slightly, I guess is like the sensible thing to do here, but that would get us enough people to get out of there. Oh, nobody's working this farm. You two, go and work in that farm. Alright, we're gonna lose some people here. Gonna lose a fox as well. Yeah, that's really frustrating. And a beaver working here. Okay. Even more food from the plantations. Never stop. Never stop fooding from plantations. Speaking of plantation. Is this finished? Are we good? Okay, yeah, they're just running home the rewards. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Very inconvenient stuff going on here with the way these resource nodes are positioned. Okay. So you could be moved over to here to help out with some of this. Okay, that's the old notification. I just didn't dismiss it. So, Farlough. If I could sell 27... Honestly, we don't have to sell all that much to Farlough. Because we have a lot of value worth of goods incoming on trade routes, right? But I would love to get some tools. So what if I sold you all of this stuff? Don't need any of that. Definitely going to hold on to my crystallized dew. We have pigment here that is not valuable to you at all, but it's not valuable to me either. I really can't afford to part with that much, honestly. Like, here, let's do that. Okay, and in 26 seconds, we're going to get completion. I think I do, like, I know we're having trouble and everything, but I think we do need to take on people to replace the losses. Alright, timed order ready to complete. Just free pickled goods. We don't even need a guild house. And some amber for our troubles. And also, you know, reputation, which is cool. Speaking of, we are not currently doing so hot on the reputation points toward Golden Blood. Although we do have one of the towns that, like, Golden Blood have 3 different towns at standing level 2 is what it is, right? Yeah. That's such an insane amount of trade. It's really, really bizarre that that's what they ask of you. Okay, so unfortunately the only open routes here... Okay, well, Harpy's Roost is not a terrible one. So we can't run a multiplier on that, but I will go ahead and fire it. May as well, may as well. And then... yeah. Mortal Blood's turning out to be harder than I thought it was going to be. We have 23 tools now, which is not, I think, going to get us anywhere near Blood of the Stag. This is really rough. I feel like we're stalling out. Again, if we could just get a way of making training gear. Okay. When we make pickled goods, we also make skewers. That's working out really well for us. Clothing would still be valuable. I mean, it's not amazing, but it would fulfill a need, and it's a really easy, just like fabric fabric and go kind of need. Honestly, I'm going to take Trapper's Camp here, even though we already have an upgraded Trapper's Camp, just because I think that it might... How do you make porridge? Porridge is just herbs and water. We could probably do porridge. What was I saying? I think with our food, in the way the situation it's in and the way that our nodes are distributed right now, I think just having 2 Trappers Camps running is actually like pretty good. And I'm going to re-roll this, even though it's very fucking expensive. Because like for real, I need to be able to make training gear. Double yield chances goes up by 15%. That's like very whatever. Re-roll. Nothing. Abso-fucking-lutely nothing. It is wild how many rolls we have seen. Do we benefit from upgrading foragers camps? I don't think so. I don't believe we do. No, there are no large nodes of those types. So I guess we just sit on it until we get another reroll. The money for another reroll. Okay, we need some lizard housing. I gotta make sure we're not dipping below our population threshold over here. No, we're good. We're good. And in fact, with that, we hit our population threshold over there. So we can go back to building some of our housing on this side. Thanks, Varloff. Okay. Yeah, more farms. More trappers camps, because like look, there's just so many huge nodes to benefit from. Please don't obliterate the node. Selling packs of these goods that we just got. The thing is, I don't actually need to level up Mirkwood anymore. I don't know that it's beneficial to level up Mirkwood. We could do reeds to bogwater, though. Do a lot of reeds to bogwater, honestly. Do I want to just run the full size? I think yeah. Fuck it, we can get that leveled up. It's not going to finish during this season, unfortunately. Let's unfavor you so that the foxes can get us some more points at least. Alright, we can pull meat or grain or buildings using fertile soil, produce more goods. Hell yeah. For 3 seasons. Production rate is faster for the duration of this season. I probably want to wait until the beginning of a season to do that. Trade routes are faster. Hostility is temporarily decreased. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Working hard on that blood. Trying so hard. In the next level, I think there's a thing where we can just put a bunch of amber into it, right? It's like... I don't remember how much, but it's a bunch. How is this still not finished? Oh, pipes. Oh, we ran out of pipes. All right, well, y'all can make some pipes. A little bit of pipes. Okay. So we hit 4 of 6 on Mortal Blood. We can get there on Mortal Blood. It's gonna happen. All right, let's assign some lizards to this work. They love this shit. So do we want to Do we want to just be, like, sending stuff back to the Citadel? I guess there's no reason not to. And acquiring the amber is good. I think. Yeah, there's no reason not to. There's no reason that we would need to delay on that, I think. And it gives us amber for the thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and run some foxes on this. Wow. Their reputation is getting really, really high. The lizards are almost back to a point where we could push for lizard villagers again. Yep, y'all are full of water. I know our tanks are just kind of full. This is so many people. Hold on. We don't need probably. Because our tanks for, well, storm season's coming up though, and I do care about having the storm tanks full. Oh, right. This is finished. We should probably like prep. How are we doing on wood? We're doing fine. Let's get like 7 arbitrarily. It's enough to finish Call to Arms. And then like pick something, I guess. Maybe Big Foragers Camp will matter later. We can't make bricks. We can't make flour. I don't super care about the lack of flour. Yeah, who knows? Maybe this will matter later. A thing that makes training gear. We did it. Yeah, we gotta take it. Have to. Speaking of things we gotta take. Trade routes. Bogwater and Blackburn. Yeah, I'll trade some stuff to Blackburn. If we wait on this, we can get if we wait until like the beginning of the storm, we can have that complete during, what do you call it? Let's try to keep this running. We're at 5 of 6 points of reputation earned from Mortal Blood. We're getting so close. But yeah, I still would like my trade routes to finish during drizzle if we can cut it. Oh, hey, this is done. Yeah. Go farm it. Go farm it good. Alright, I should probably turn this off so everybody can get as high as possible before the storm comes in. I'm not going to turn that in yet. We're going to sit on all that purging fire during the storm. Because we're going to need it. Yep, resolve's bad for everybody. Okay, how much plant fiber do we have? A lot. A lot, actually. Yeah, I see no reason not to, like, max that out. That'll land during drizzle. That's fun. And then Bogwater we could take to... What does Bogwater need to level up? 14? Oh, we just barely don't have it. Well, I will do this, though. I don't see any flowers anymore, so they must have dealt with whatever was left. I guess let's not do this until after the storm is over, though, because it does bring new bodies in. It looks like we're maybe only going to lose one person. Obviously, I'd prefer 0, but it's one of the Blight fighters. Your brave sacrifice will be remembered. Yeah, even more farm. Farm even more good. Okay, let's turn that in. Get 2 new bodies. Hey, what a surprise. We hit our reputation threshold way before we were done with everything else. So, training gear. It is made of metals and other things. Do it. Did I actually build the T-Doctor? I didn't. Well, let's do that then. Okay, so we'll have, with that, we will have the brawling need met, and that should help us push through that last point of mortal blood quite easily, although maybe we can get there anyway? Even without it? I don't think we need newcomers. I think we are at the edge of stable. Like always. But overall, I'm feeling pretty... No, why must your thresholds fall? Friend. Yeah, you have no religion and no... Yeah, no, that's actually very fair. Alright, let me turn this off. Oh, we opened a glade. Cool. Thanks for that. I did not realize that was going to happen. You startled me. Blackburn is almost level 2. I can't push it. Oh, because I don't have any packs. Well, this will still finish during this season. That'll be a positive generation. We're so close. We're so close to being able to push Mortal Blood again. Hey there, buddy. I would love to lower my hostility back to the previous level. That'll help with everybody's resolve. And then, like I said, I think there's something coming. I think we can just dump a boatload of amber into the next level of this thing, and I don't remember exactly how much it was. Sorry, I 100% for sure did not make it to my cough button before that sneeze happened, so apologies for that. Friends, I hope I did not startle anyone. So that's going to get us like 15, almost 15. At this point, I don't know that we need wildfire essence anymore. Yeah, I'll cough up the wildfire essence in exchange for some more amber. I don't remember how much we need. I don't think it was 100. That's 70. That's 70 and we have stuff coming from... Yeah, that's got to be enough. If only we can get to the next damn level. Having lowered the hostility should help some, but not enough apparently. Well, again, like this building getting completed is a big deal. Yeah, we probably don't need all that many people on that. Y'all are... Okay, well, you're at least pretending to work. No, not even a little bit. Fine. Whew. I mean, I don't need these packs of crops here. Yeah, everybody's just a little too low. There's nothing you can do to just like boost happiness. Well, the season's about to change anyway. Hold on. Okay. So we have... We can decrease hostility by an entire level. We can trade routes faster is not exciting. Like it's not the kind of thing that boosts people's happiness, you know? I mean, I will go ahead and spend this. This will boost people's resolve. I can make that number turn blue. I don't know how much time we need in blue number town. But it's some. It's more than none. Please just tick over. Okay, we've almost got this constructed. I really wish things showed decimals more often in this game. It's like one of the major UI problems I have. How many do we have? 20 training gear? Okay, that's cool. Harpy's Roost is 20 entire amber away from being... Yeah, we can't make that happen. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, hey, it happened. It ticked over. Hell yes. The Mortal Blood. The Crystal Feathers. Okay. And now, the final task. Which we can't do. There's no version of this that is even the littlest bit doable. Right, I forgot about this. Okay, so we have to open up the 2 Forbidden Glades with no more than 20 minutes between them. We have time. We have time. Did I forget to adjust the difficulty? This feels so much easier than it did last time. And then we just have to find ancient tablets in the glades themselves. Because we're not getting any more quarterstones. Or we could spend more than 6 times as much water as we've spent in the entire time so far. Seems pretty unlikely to me. And also fight 33 additional cysts. Like, Forbidden Essence is the only one that's even remotely possible. Oh, sorry. No, we're still getting cornerstones. What was I thinking? I was thinking we're not getting any of these anymore. Upgrades for that. But no, we're still getting these. These just come every year. Well, we certainly don't need peasant supplies. We certainly don't need trade logs. We certainly don't need export specialization. Yeah, I guess traders arrive quicker is something. That does something for us. Do we have tablets in the rewards for any of our... No, we don't. Okay. Yeah, hitting these resolve numbers is completely unreasonable. There's no way. Oh, we got another... I don't know why we got another cornerstone. But I'm not complaining. Global resolve by 1 for every 3 levels of standing with others. You know what? It's more than nothing. The other things are pretty close to actually nothing. It gets my lizard resolve up to the blue number. Temporarily. We're so close. We're so close. I'm going to wait until after the storm. Or I'm going to try to do the breaches during the storm. So that we can work on them in the drizzle. Okay, for right now... Let's do that. We gotta pull... Oh, wow. How are we so low on wood? Jeez. Yeah, concerning. Sure. Let's put you here. Focus on this stuff for the moment. Where's the other woodcutter camp? It's over here, and it's been removing this stuff. Yeah, I don't know how we're so low on wood. Alright, I do want to let lizard villagers, you know, collect. Harpies is the only trade route available. I don't really want to do it. Okay. Now that that's done, let's let everybody, you know, gather a little bit of bonus resolve to slow the rate of death during the next nightmare here. Sure, -5 to global resolve, whatever. Just drag everybody all the way down. Do we want to finish this? It gets us tools and nets, and I don't actually want more lizards right now, so... And the reputation isn't anything real. Yeah, unfortunately, we are likely to lose some people. We don't have to cut through them at the same time. Where was the other one? This one. Which is most easily accessed through... Was it that? I felt like there were two that we were like really close to. Nope, I think it was that one. Okay, that's fine. Where are we closest? I guess, you know, they're not too different, the two paths. Is that entirely within your cut? Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, probably not a horrible idea to build a another warehouse out here, even. Do we have the tool? Yeah, we have the stuff for that. Not too much we can do about the loss of this beaver. A waiter. Okay, well that's a place where I really don't want to be losing people from. Okay, even more skewers for every pickled good, I guess. Seems fine. And I think we're probably gonna cut some people from the rainwater buildings. Put you back on. And let's go find some ancient tablets, because we're very fucked if we don't. Sometimes these things have ancient tablets in them. No such luck. Sometimes these can reward ancient tablets. No such luck. Once upon a time, there must have been a coast and a harbor here. I mean, the coast isn't that far. Now this place is haunted by fishmen, and the waters have withdrawn. So, what do we get? An impatience point if we cleanse it. And also 16 harmony decorations and some sea marrow. That's fun. Get copper ore and wood every time you interact with a cache. Yeah, we can just burn this down real fast. Increases the hostility of the forest by 150 for every hearth in the settlement. Okay, that's not too big a deal. I should pull a fox from somewhere. Don't want to pull from the hearth. Here. Let's knock these out together. Gets the timing as tight as possible. That's a tea house, which is interesting. But yeah, unfortunately, no tablets. It is still possible for every year that we survive, every cornerstone could be that one that gives you tablets for every Glade event that you finished. So it could just, like, victory could just drop onto our heads at any moment. If we can get the Glade events in quote-unquote quick succession, part of this done. And the amount of time, it's 20 minutes between the two, so it's not really that quick. Right, I left no builders. Could y'all... Actually, we probably need clay, don't we? for pottery and stuff. All right, here comes the breakthrough. 253. There's Sahilda. Sahilda, just wait a sec. Can y'all finish breaking through this while Sahilda's here so we know if we need to buy anything from her? That'd make my life a lot easier. Sahilda doesn't happen to have tablets, does she? No, she does not. Okay. Are you really just, you're all just gonna run right now? They always do that at the worst possible times. Stop delivering and fucking... They really are not, yeah, they're not gonna touch a tree till she leaves. What a bunch of assholes. Well, she doesn't sell anything that's probably terribly relevant anyway. I guess I wouldn't mind some more pottery. Funny coincidence, isn't it? How they always find exactly those moments to wait, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Yeah, sure, I'll cut a tree down. Why not?" Yo, what the fuck is going on in here? Okay, that's just an inscribed monolith. Not really a big deal. Cache that doesn't have any stuff in it. A destroyed rainpunk foundry. An old abandoned piece of advanced rainpunk technology seems extremely unstable. So we can just salvage it, causing blood flowers to appear. If we do that, we get some stuff. Small press is cool. We can rebuild it, and it can build parts and wildfire essence. Wow. The blood flower thing still happens. And it's very expensive in terms of items. I mean, that's cool, but we don't, yeah, like we extremely don't need it, right? So can I grab another, you know what? I'm just going to bump you. How close are we to finished here? All right. I'll wait until these two are finished, and then the three of them will go and clear this as quickly as possible. And then we're just, again, waiting for victory to fall on our heads, basically. Okay, who loves mushrooms? I have here an herb garden, which I think I will just salvage, probably. Wow, I don't have any clay. That's nuts. Because I think I'd rather have it replaced with a plantation. Okay, that should ease things a little bit. We're going to have blood flowers spawning constantly. So we're going to need to pull people off of other things too. Alright, I'm going to just, yank you two off of that. Let's get this done. Okay, got it down to 313. That's not so bad. And our food supply has really ballooned. However, blood flowers. We are about to have to deal with some blood flower type problems, so. How much wood do we have? Alright. I'm going to preemptively pull all of these people off of this. Try to pull that stuff in as quickly as possible. Was the storm the best time to be doing this? I don't know. Okay, fuel's disappearing constantly. Cool. I do love that. Do you want me to pull something from somewhere else? I don't want to pull any of the rain collectors, but you know what? Let's grab you. Because our tanks are full of that rain type. Yeah. And then hopefully by the time the next flower shows up, those two guys are done clearing the lighthouse. Are you sure scouts are idle? I should have pressed the button. The button would have been good to do. Okay, fertilizer, wine, crystallized dew. That's all cool. That's all cool stuff. Hey, look, a benefit for having upgraded our foragers' huts. That's something. Okay, new blood flower. They're somehow not done with this. Nope, that's not the right lighthouse. No, they're not working on it at all, really. It doesn't seem like. Well, get over here and deal. I do like the foxes an awful lot. They're very handy to have around. Come on, cornerstone? Nope. Well, friendly relations is funny. Let's get a third stack of that, shall we? So apparently we have packs, we just don't have anything to sell? Yeah, no, we have the packs. Alright. We have to wait for the nearby towns to ask us for things that we can actually give them. So we can continue searching glades for, other glades for tablets. And we can hope that the correct thing comes through, the correct cornerstone comes through before we die. And that's like basically all there is to it at this point. Let's let y'all finish up here before we pull people back to other things. Like, where can I use a rain punk engine to turn up production some more? We're not going to want tool production, because we're going to want to break open caches, right? So tool production doesn't help. I should make a house. Let's smash this. Build fox house for these foxes. Why don't I just build a house about it? Okay. Can't believe none of these caches had any of the stuff we needed. What a shame. Sother, my friend. Nope. Not ancient enough to have any of those. Okay, well, get the hell out of my settlement then. Let's go ahead and... yeah, pigments. I have some pigments. We do not need these at all. That will... let's send Bogwater over. It will. That's fun. And I think that will result in us gaining like 3 points of global resolve immediately. There's some point at which we stack up enough resolve bonuses that Fire Essence becomes no longer completely hilariously impossible. Probably. The numbers are really, really high on it. Alright, 2 you can finish running that. I have a harvester's camp around here somewhere. Move this up to here. Yeah, there's not really anything terribly useful in those rewards, sadly. So yeah, I should keep running these like where I can, because at some point we will stack up large enough bonuses that it will matter. How much would it take to level up Mirkwood? It'd be 18. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, so once we're done running stuff from all of our rewards, so we got this over 35, but we can't. I had to get everybody up at the same time, and they probably have to stay up there for like several minutes, right? It's probably like 2 minutes, would be my guess, from the way we've seen these things run in the past. So I'll have the 2 beavers from the harvester's camp, or from the bloodflower here, work the harvester's camp for a while. Alright, so we need to breach another... Yeah, and we should probably try to head in the direction of a forbidden glade, so this is probably the next one. Alright. Get ye tablets. Ooh, we're generating cysts more quickly. That's fun. Oh wait, is this not the right... This is plants and reeds. What am I doing? This is a forager's camp, not a harvester's camp. Which we don't even have any of. I just literally never built one. Okay, I think we're going to be okay through the storm here. Just because our resting resolve is so high. It takes such a long time for it to fall to negatives. Harpy's Roost could use a little bit of love. But on the other hand, also, this is kind of like just throwing goods away into the void. Whatever. I'll disregard. More stuff to sell to traders. We found... Damn. 0 again. Okay, and this isn't going to help anybody. It could create 10 to 14 fields of fertile soil nearby. Do you just want to burn it down? I can't really imagine a benefit to pack of crops production. That's a tough one for sure. But yeah, fixing it is not useful either. I guess it's harmony. It's an empathy outcome. But we don't have the resources for it, so never mind. We'll do it this way. Food production is 90% slower. We'll live. We got stockpiles. Waiting on that next cornerstone. So we hack through to the Forbidden Glade next, I guess. And like I said, we do our best to just keep stacking up the bonuses. Huh, why are my foxes not suffering forest hostility at all? Yeah, the only reason they're up at 44 is because they're bugged, it looks like. I mean, that's rad. Forest always watches, unless you are a fox. Huh. That is a bug, right? I think so. I don't really want to... Yeah, I don't want to sell the Merkwood, and I don't want to sell my crystallized dew. There's still a pretty decent chance. Like, we have a Forbidden Glade here. We have a couple more dangerous ones. There's still a pretty decent chance we could find this, but we are definitely, like... I'm going to be really fucking mad if this just turns out to have been completely impossible. And, like, I'm trying my level best to use rainwater in my engines and stuff, and to generate blight rot and whatnot, and it's just, like... It's not enough. It's never enough. This is a crazy number of blight rot cysts. Yeah, so nothing here that's of any value to anyone. I'll buy your incense and I'll buy your tea. These are things I'm not producing myself. Do we want to have treatment checked? I don't think we do. Yeah, so we'll just hold on to that stuff in case it is needed for an event or something. Alright, do we have better trade routes available here? Yeah, we do. Blackburn can be pushed over for sure. Very easily. And in fact, I should just multiply this by 4. We can get a couple levels on Blackburn. And it's all, you know, it's all adding up. We keep getting sounds like stuff's, like I'm being granted things or things are opening up. But nothing's happening. It's just making noises at us. Alright, so this is finished. They're just running the stuff home. And that being the case, I guess we start cutting toward the next thing, right? Getting pretty close to maybe being completely doomed here. Okay, a bunch of resource nodes were lost. That is very grim shit. But the thing about that is there's no counterplay, so we just kind of know that it happened and we don't think about it. What does it take to level this up? 50. 50? Alright, well that's probably not. We're probably not putting anything else into that. Oh, y'all. My kingdom. My kingdom for some damn tablets. We are actually going to lose some people this time. Probably singular, probably person. Oh, wait, maybe not even. Nope, okay, cool. Sufficient recovery. Am I not due for a cornerstone? I feel like our timing's gotten all screwed up. Okay, that's cleared. So what else can we be doing to increase resolve? Like, we'd have to increase it a lot. I'm trying really hard to burn rainwater, but like this is so much. Yeah, I guess this should be turned on, but also we're not actually making that much use of it anymore. And I feel like those are the production buildings. Like that's the production core of our stuff, and we're basically just we're just harvesting everywhere else. I never actually did bother to do this. Let's may as well. Somebody should do that. We could get that even narrower. Alright, the foxes are doing great. Everybody else is having slightly more problems. 29. You're trending toward 23. Yeah, it's tough to... We have to like meet all of their needs at the same time, basically. Which is not really super feasible. Okay, I'll take an X5 on that. In Blackburn, that'll get us... Yeah, that'll get us a level. And then... We can't multiply this. We can multiply this one. That'll get us a portion of a level in Bogwater. I wish there was a button I could press to, like, move more of one faction's resolve over to the others. Foxes are happy. Lizards are content. Cool. So we don't really have the flour stuff in place, right? We can't make pie and biscuits. Leisure and education and religion. We do have the ability to turn on the religion. But, like, the beavers are 16 points short, and I don't really know what I would do about that. The guild house doesn't actually give you any... Well, okay. You know what? That guild house is worth building. Let's build that guild house. Yeah, come on now. Come on now. You know I meant to build it against the road. It does give, actually, at this point, a fairly significant bonus to resolve. Maybe we can make fire essence happen. Maybe I can accumulate enough bonuses and just really fucking force it. But we need 14 points on the beavers, and it is a lot. Okay, Bogwater. We can double up on this one. That's pretty valuable. Just keep accumulating bonuses from our triple friendly relations. Sother, what do you got? You got nothing. You got nothing. Bonus to the duration of drizzle. Actually quite rad. Advanced rain collector, probably... I mean... I guess it kind of helps. We need more parts than we have, though. I could break something up. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to stress about it. I will take this drizzle totem. That seems good. More time to work during the happy part of the year. Because we're getting close to not having any more years. I think I'm not getting cornerstones anymore. And that's really frustrating. Holy shit, that's so many planks. We need like a lot more wood. Please just... Okay, they're not close enough to finish it. Alright, please just focus. Please just chop this tree down. Come on. Come on, how are you... How did you... Okay, there we go. No tablets. No tablets. No tablets. Okay. Well. What can we have? We can capture this thing. We can foretell and gain... All negative forest mysteries require a higher hostility level to activate. That's no longer relevant, unfortunately. We can capture it. We can't capture it. We can do this though. Yeah, we'll give it some tea. I will bring some tea to this creature. Hostilities increase for every scout in your settlement. This includes idle scouts and workers assigned to this event. So it's going to be 300. Because of the 2 people you have to assign to work on it. Wait, this includes idle scouts and workers assigned to this event. I don't have any other scouts. Do I? I don't think so. Alright, let's just chop trees like very efficiently, very close to the thing right now. Because we need a lot of wood all of a sudden. We got very low on fuel. I'm getting some fuel. Yeah, we're getting some fuel just from running this back. Oh, these 2 are scouts. That's the problem. Well, I probably would wait until the storm's over anyway, so they'll be done with this by now. By then. Yeah, no, I know. It's a choice. Okay, well, the Plague of Mysteries is irrelevant because all of our stuff's active all the time anyway. We could sell some tea to Bogwater. Bogwater needs... Yeah, we could sell tea to Bogwater enough to level Bogwater up. And still be able to do the fishman thing. Did y'all really have to run all of the vegetables out? They prioritized the food when we're super high on food and left all the fuel when we're desperately, desperately low on fuel. What a bunch of assholes. Like, they absolutely do things just to piss you off. Alright, clear him. Once y'all have cleared them, we got to try to get somehow. When's my next trader coming in? Maybe we can buy some. Buy some planks. Yeah, I'm really frustrated by this. I feel like I did everything in my power. So we're gonna gain 1 more. If we can get that... Does one of these have a bunch of planks in it? That one has a ton of bricks. This one has planks. Do we have... We don't have the stuff to break it open. Shit. Well, it sure would be nice if we did. Well, you'll be here soon. So we can get the expected gain from this up to 5 very, very easily. Just 5 raw happiness. Right. Whatever, they can walk through the building to work. Yeah, they'll figure it out. The parts in that one, that's interesting. There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff in this grove. But that's pretty good. Can you tell I'm nervous? Fire's going out. Jesus. Come on, guys. Just like... Alright. So... If I remove you from there, we gain a level of hostility, which immediately drives everybody's happiness level down too, except for the foxes, who are not affected by this. I was gonna say, is it worth cutting the foxes to put lizards on the hearths? But no, it's going to be counterproductive. Okay, so we don't need treatment because the foxes are the ones who are already high enough. God, we've only gotten to 1/3 of the amount of rainwater you have to burn in order to max that out. That's crazy. Okay, man does have some planks. He does not have anything else. Yeah, he doesn't even have any. He doesn't have anything we can burn. No, that's not true. He has oil. There we go. That'll help with that problem. Okay. That's a couple of problems resolved. Beaver resolve is still so low. Because this is like, the foxes are where they would need to be. Although again, they are where they would need to be because they have decided that hostility is for other people. If my other factions could do that, we'd be set. You know? But the beavers, even with favoring, the beavers are not high enough, and that's especially problematic because the beavers, the favoring would break other stuff. The favoring would make it impossible for the lizards to be high enough. Everybody's got their special housing. We can probably make jerky. We definitely can't make biscuits. And in fact, if we want to make jerky, we can just turn it on here. Sorry, I guess this could have been turned up all the way, huh? I could turn up the... Sorry, we don't have the resolve dial turned all the way up in all of the rain buildings. But that's affecting a pretty small number of people overall, right? Is there like a fast... There's not like a view that just shows me everything that has rain in it, or rainwater engines in it, is there? Not really. Doesn't seem like. Okay. So we've got those pumped. I mean, that gets the lizards to 36, but the beavers only to 33. And realistically, the beavers need to get up another 2 points and the lizards need to get up another 4 so that we can favor the beavers. Like, it's just not happening. So... y'all have cleared that. And... we have to break into another glade and hope. It's like actually the only answer. This one's quite close. I don't actually care about the food here. Yep, fucking get to work. We're no longer getting our brawling bonus. Okay, the beavers are high enough now. But we still need 4 more points of lizard resolve. And if we're producing jerky, I mean, it could happen. Let's push the button on the beavers. 5 minutes. They all have to remain above the thresholds for 5 minutes. Holy shit. That feels a little harsh. I don't know if I have 5 minutes left. No, I don't. Cool. Whatever. Well, 2. We found 2 tablets. Yup. That's the game. That's really frustrating. That's super frustrating. Because I don't... yeah, there's some fuming machinery or whatever. You're right. It's there. That's present. I mean, so like, what could we have done? What could we have done? The hostility level, which is contributing significantly to overall happiness is affected by the total number of villagers, total number of trees felled, obviously. So the answer is, if we'd had fewer people in total, they would be happier, and as such, we could maybe make these insane thresholds happen. But fewer people is going to get you much further away from Essence of Corruption, and the Forbidden Essence thing is 100% just like, did you get lucky? So you could play it slower with fewer people. If we had saved the minus 100% or minus 100 hostility thing for the final resolve push, or the final, resolve push, we could have gotten it to, we could have gotten resolve 2 points higher, which still would have been 2 points too low for the lizards. Either for the lizards or, for the beavers. We get to make that choice of which way it was not good enough. Yeah. There's just nothing, there's like nothing for it, right? Like, part of the problem with this too is that there's no way we could have really known better. Like, even if we had taken one of those things that like kills your people, but it drives, it kills your people when you open the glades, but you get to see what's in the glades. We would have seen cache, not what's in the cache, so we wouldn't have known which glades were worth breaking into. It's, yeah, that's really rough. Yeah, I'm feeling very frustrated right now because I do not really feel like I was a kind soul. No villagers died. So lots of villagers ran away. Yeah, realistically, I don't know that I could have done too much more there. Those resolve thresholds are just so high. And like the difficulty between the rainwater requirement and the resolve requirement on one hand, and the Forbidden Essence on the other hand, like Forbidden Essence is 1,000,000 times easier, but it's random. And like some percentage of the time, the game simply will be like, no, you do not get that. I don't know that I think that's great design, to put it gently. We maybe could have pursued, like if I'd been pretty aggressive with pushing up Mirkwood or something, we maybe could have pursued another point of reputation, which would have meant another point of resolve, which would have been 3 points of resolve from this. We could have gotten everybody above that threshold for a little bit longer, but there was no point in there where we could have held it for 5 minutes. Right? Because like the amount of ups and downs as people like stop fulfilling and then start fulfilling their needs, and the way it works is it's not 5 total minutes, it's 5 consecutive minutes. It's a single block of 5 minutes, right? Where if you lose it for even a second and then it comes back on, the timer starts over. So you're just, yeah, that's just not, that is not feasible. Okay, well, is what it is, I suppose. Yeah, so I don't... There's something I want to see on the world map here. And it's, of course, it's not going to show it to us. I have to do this first. Yeah, end the cycle. So the rings around the city set the minimum difficulty that you can play at, right? We could absolutely have turned that down, and I said the hostility isn't the thing that's killing us. In that case, a lower hostility multiplier actually would have been meaningful, right? Because we were trying to, in the end, win on resolve. But how far out do you have to get? Oh, it doesn't let you see the multiplier on tiles you can't see, or the minimum difficulty modifier. How far out do you have to get before you are forced to play on that difficulty level is the question, because you have to seal, what, it's like 8 seals, right? Where is that? There's a dialogue box that, sure. There's a dialogue box that shows you this. I can't remember what makes it come up. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of rows, right? There's a lot of circles. So it's like minimum difficulty settler, minimum difficulty pioneer. There's one more above that, and then you're on Viceroy, whether you think the balance is good or not. Yeah, this is rough. This gets rough. All right. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this is weird. I guess it's just rubble at the base. I thought it was like the hooded head on like a dog body, like a laying down dog. And I was like, that's less intimidating than it might otherwise be. Yeah, I think that that might be the end of the series. Because I'm thinking about it and like what we would have to do to push through to a victory here is probably just turn the difficulty down and optimize for that one outcome, because that's the more or less guaranteeable one. But then that's not going to work again as soon as you're one more ring further out. So yeah, I think we might have figured out where my threshold is, how far I can get. I have to say, I'm surprised by the difficulty of this game. Mostly pleasantly. Although, again, I do think that it kind of sucks that some percentage of the time you're just going to like, oops, I win. I found tablets, so I win. Or I got that one cornerstone, so I win. And the difficulty just like won't apply to you on that particular run. And anyone can make it to the end because that exists if you're willing to just sink enough time into the slot machine. That is kind of a bummer. But yeah, I think the combination of how difficult this gets and the amount of time you have to invest in retrying if you screw up means that I probably am going to continue playing this to some degree in my free time, because it is a fantastic second monitor game. But yeah, that's probably the end of the series. I don't want to sound sour or anything. I really enjoyed this. I had a great time with this. Thank you so much to the people who recommended it. I think it's good. I think it's really good. They have built a thing here where I think most people are going to struggle to get to see the end of it. And I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. It is a very different approach than a lot of developers take these days. I feel like the modern thing is like to have the game try to come down and meet you halfway if you're not making it through, so that you can get to the end. And it's interesting that they chose to make it as difficult as it is. Or maybe it's not that hard for other people and there's just like some kind of stumbling block in my brain that's causing me to be unable to do it. But in any case, it turns out it might be just a little bit too hard for me. So thank you all so much for watching. When you come back, next time, there's going to be something different in this slot. We do still have a whole lot of games to get out there and explore. And we'll see you then.